Hi, 4th grade. It's Mrs. Boswell today for math. In your table of contents, you're going to turn there and you're going to write in Module 3, Lesson 25, Multiples within 100. So yesterday we really talked about multiples and understanding the difference between multiples and factors. Today we're going to talk about multiples within 100 using a hundreds chart. Remember, you can pause the video as you need throughout the lesson. So let's get started on our page 1 in your notes. Okay, I'm going to try and focus it in a little bit more for you. I apologize. All right. It says, so I'm going to be on our page 1. So Module 3, Lesson 25, page 1. Our objective today says, I can explore prime and composite numbers to 100 by using multiples. Okay, so we're going to go back to those words, prime and composite. Okay, so we're going to use this hundreds chart here, and we're going to answer these questions today about prime and composite. It says, what is the smallest prime number that you see on this hundreds chart? What is the smallest prime number? Remember, a prime number is a number times itself, and that's the only factor it can use. If you said 1, you are correct. 1 is the smallest prime number that we see. Okay, here's our next number. Our next number is the word composite. It says, what is the greatest composite number do you see on our chart? So I'm going to give you a little time to look at our chart. Which one is the greatest composite number? Remember, a composite number is there are many factors. It can be 1 times itself plus another factor or more. If you said 100, you are correct. 100 is our greatest composite. Okay, and I remember from Mrs. Houston's lesson for lesson 24, when we skip counted by 2s, remember, we got all the way up to what number? 100. I also know that it's 100 is a composite number because any number that ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, okay, has multiple factors, okay, meaning more than one in itself, except for the number 2. Number 2 is a prime number, okay, but I do know 100 has more factors because it ends in that 0 and it's an even number, okay. All right, so how do we know that? Because it's an even number and it ends in 0. All right, so we're going to continue. You may need to pause the video if you need, or you can. What you're going to need is a bunch of different color writing utensils, okay? And we are going to be doing some stuff with our hundreds chart with multiples today, okay? So here we go. We're going to kind of follow our steps here. And down here, I do want to point this out to you. It says repeat steps A and B. It's actually repeat steps 2 and 3, and you'll find out what that means here more in a little bit, okay? So step 1 says shade the number 1 red. So I'm going to shade that number 1 red, okay? Now, the next step says circle the first unmarked number. So 1 was my first number, but it's marked. My next number is 2, and I'm going to circle it, okay? So I've done step 2. Now I'm going to go to step 3. It says cross off every multiple of that number except the one you circled. If it's already crossed off, you can skip it. And you'll see as we get a little bit further, you'll do that. So I'm going to be skip counting by what? By 2s. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and I could keep doing that, but I already know that these are all multiples of 2, so I'm going to just cross them off because these all end in 2. These all end in 4s, these all end in 6, so I can mark those off quickly. So you can pause the video if you need a little extra time. I'm going to mark these all off because I know they all end in 2, and they go all the way to the number 100. Okay? Because remember, it goes 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, and goes all the way. So you kind of notice a pattern. When I counted by 2s, I did all the numbers that are in the 2s, the 4s, the 6s, the 8s, and 10s. Okay? All right, I'm done with step 3. Now step 4 says repeat steps 2 and 3 until every number is either circled or crossed off. Well, I'm going to change my color because that kind of helps me keep it separated. I'll start with this one. And so my next number that's not circled is 3, so I'm going to circle it. And then I'm going to do skip counting by 3, or multiples of 3. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. Oh, that one's already crossed, but I don't have to mark it. 3 times 3 is 9. Oop, that one's not marked off yet, so I can do it right. Or I could also go 1, 2, 3, cross it off. 1, 2, 3, cross it off. 1, 2, 3, cross it off. 1, 2, 3. And you go all the way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm up to 100, so I'm done with skip counting by 3s. Okay. I kind of noticed those kind of all went at a diagonal. Interesting. All right, I'm going to do the next one. My next number that's not circled is 5. Oh, I can skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Ooh, that one's easy by 5s. Remember, as those numbers go up, then it gets a little trickier. All right, I think I'm going to do a purple. Okay. So my next number is 7. So I've got 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Okay. It would be 21. Or I could also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I can cross that one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can cross off that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't have any more, so I'm done with that one. Okay, I'm gonna do, let's see. I can do orange. Okay. So my next number that's not circled is 11. Ooh, I know anything times 11. So 11 times 1 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. Oh, those are already all marked off. I don't need to mark them off. Okay. All right. So my next one is 13. So I'm going to borrow one of these. I'm going to circle 13. And 13 times 2 is 26. Well, that's already marked off, or I could go 1, 2, 3. But if I noticed, what do you notice? Most of them are already marked off. So here's what we're going to do. I am pretty sure that most of these, if I kept going, so I could go 26, right? I could go 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Have you noticed I haven't been marking any off? And I know I could do, there's more, I need more than 10, so I can't go any further. Okay, so what I'm going to do is these ones that are not circled yet, I'm going to go ahead and go through and circle those. Okay, and I want you to notice something. What do you notice about the numbers that are circled? Okay, 73, 83, 67, 79, 89. Okay, so shade every, so I've done step 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need to do step 5. Step 5 says shade every crossed out number orange. So I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to kind of color them orange. All right? If you notice, I'm not coloring them all the way in. Okay? Oops. Sorry. My bad. I forgot 97. Okay. Cross these off all the way up here. Got some here. Okay, so I think I have them all colored in orange, okay? Now we're going to answer these questions. I know I've been noticing something. I wonder if you guys have noticed. It says, what do you notice about the circled numbers? What do you notice about the numbers crossed off? Well, I'm going to go back to our I can statement today. It says, I can explore prime and composite numbers. So let's talk about those two words, prime and composite. What do you notice about the circled numbers? They are all what? If you said prime numbers, you are correct. They are prime numbers. Okay. Our next one is what do you notice about the numbers that are crossed off? What do we know? What was I crossing off? Cross off every multiple of that number. So those numbers are composite. Composite numbers. Great job, 4th grade. So for the rest of your lesson, 4th grade, what I'm going to tell you right now is we already did part of your problem set. We did the hundreds chart on your problem set. You're going to use this to continue to answer questions on your problem set today. Best of luck!